Hello. How are you all doing? Let me try and adjust this. Boy, I did pull out a base for us so we all can see what's going on here. Okay. Sorry for my tardiness. My apologies. It's been a rough one. Beyond being sick and then the holidays and all of that. Now, I did say a, quite a few months back that um, I would be taking off all of December and part of January. But I am here because I didn't feel that should take too much more time off. It's been a while, guys. But I'd like to welcome you all to the live stream and to our reading for all the star seeds and light workers this side of the galaxy. We know ghetto Earth. Yeah. I did change the title. It was had something I was getting stuff about reviewing and revising plans. Um some things might be some things might not be the way that you thought maybe they were supposed to turn out. So there might be some revising going on right about now. Very well could have a lot to do with the personal planets also being in retrograde. We have Mars and Mercury both in retrograde right now. I think Mars is in retrograde till sometime next week, and then the week after, um, Mercury does come out of retrograde then. And I think shortly after that, then we have Uranus coming out of retrograde. So Neptune as well, I think. We have quite a few planets actually about to flip direct. Excuse me, Neptune is out of retrograde. Excuse me. Pretty sure. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Either way, yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Not too many readers do for Starseeds. I've been doing Starseed readings since 2019, 2020. The Divine gave me this spread specifically for his light beings. And so here we go. Are you all ready? I already pulled out a base. And I will I always double clarify with this is the before tarot. Sometimes I use the after tarot. It all just depends. The Rider Waite, and then I also do with the Celtic tarot as well. All right, collective. I'm going to get another prayer, and then we shall. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to do too for this reading. Hang on a minute. I love reading for the starseeds. Anybody that knows me knows that these are like my favorite readings. Um, I've been shying away big time from the zodiac readings just because of sometimes they're just really low vibrational. But yeah, I'm gonna pull a guidance card for us too. Where's the star seeds at, and what do you want us to well, okay. That's interesting. Y'all see what came out? Soul Truth. Can you read that? If I had a magic wand and anything, and any could have anything I desire in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is a power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. I think some of us have been, this is part of that revising, like figuring out what truly does actually mean something. What does make us truly, honestly happy? And have we been denying ourselves, what honestly we deserve? Every single one of you deserves to be happy. Every single one of you deserves to have a connection with our Creator. So go within. You'll find all the answers. They lie within. You'll hear it in the still small voice of the Divine Creator that's within you. Anyway, let's get started with the reading. Spirit of the Most High, I ask for you to be present right now. I ask for you to give me all the words and allow me to bless the collective. Help me to guide them. I'm getting downloads, guys. Hold on a minute. And anytime I sit down at this table, I start getting downloads. So the magic happens. Some of you might be feeling a little bit confused at the moment, where there was things that you were on a path, and I feel like you're at a crossroads at the moment. Like you have a choice to make where you're going to choose one thing or the other. And I really feel like some of you don't know which, like, they're both, like, you're balancing them up on the scales. I really feel this. Some of you might also be having karmic situations replaying back around exactly how they were prior, and you're seeing the pattern of it play out. When you see this, I'm supposed to make sure that you're choosing, if you're seeing the pattern play out again, make sure that you're choosing how you respond to it. If you're, obviously, if it's repeating, there's something you didn't learn from the last time. This very well could be why I was getting the revisit and revising. Also, Mercury is in retrograde. You still have time. Mercury, Venus, I'm pretty sure right now has went into Aquarius, or it's going into Aquarius very directly. So the divine feminine energy will be going into cool, calm, and collected Aquarius and meeting up with Saturn. So there's something that's going to be crystallized and solidified. Aquarius does have that crystallization because it's above the 10th house. It has that crystallization energy to it that when you make this decision, and I really feel like a lot of it's going to happen in Aquarius season. Interesting that Venus will be in Aquarius during Aquarius season. Oh, happy birthday, all the Capricorns out there. Blue Flame loves you. I'm a Cap Moon. All right. Is there anything else you want me to tell the collective? Hold on. There's going to be a bumpy ride. Thanks. All right. Collective. Okay. You're past, you have Holy Mountain for your past energy. Some of you have been doing this going inward. 25 breaks down to a 7. Some of you have been spending a lot of time in meditation. Some of you have been spending a lot of time in, I really feel like there's some people on here that have really been looking into their crystals too. Some of you might even be planning a trip to go to a retreat and or crystal hunting. If you're going crystal hunting, take me with you. Some of you are really getting into that, I'm hearing. Some of you might be going out to the desert too. Some of you very well could be going out to like Arizona. Becoming one with the elements, I'm hearing. All right. For your right now energy, you have Pachamama. This is the spirit of earth. The meek shall inherit the earth. Not the proud, not the arrogant, not the haughty, the meek. Pachamama. Everybody really should be grateful that Pachamama hasn't killed us all off. I'm just saying. All right. 40 breaks down to a 4. That's stability. All right. I'm getting another message here. Be looking very, very, very much so into the whole natural disaster shit. I'm especially with Uranus and Taurus still. Um, I'm hearing earthquakes more again. And I hate putting that stuff out there, but you'll see. Anyway, for your incoming energy, you have the councils coming in again. Looking like we need more help again. Our galactic ancestors, our light beings, master number 11. Most starseeds on here are spiritual masters, by the way. I really feel like some of you might even, like when you sense the creator, you sense that peace within, you might put your hands on your chest like that, and or just feeling your own heart hearing. This is the incoming energy. You're going to sense your galactic ancestors all around you too. We've been dealing with the ones here that are our own ancestors, plus we have ancient ancestors, and we have galactic family. You know? All right. Part of the reason I see why this is our incoming energy is because of what's happening through the month. There's more curses that are being broken. I see. Stuff that's plagued you, stuff that you probably aren't even aware of. And or you're going to be enlightened to that. And your counsel's coming in to give you grace to do the right thing, I'm hearing. And we all know 5's equal conflict. 14 breaks down to a 5. Some of you, your throat chakra has been closed. Honestly, I feel like the reacting versus responding, some of you have felt like you couldn't speak the truth to somebody. Felt like you were legit being stifled, I'm hearing. I think you're going to figure out where that energy comes in from. Like some of you might boldness. Mars, once Mars goes direct, which should be next week. Ooh. 5 conflict, fighting. Some of you, this very well, just hear me out here. Some of you are pissed. And or you're going to be when you figure out why you've been kind of like restrained or held back. Especially if you're a Virgo, a Gemini, an Aries, or a Scorpio. Because those a lot of that for us has more to do with the fact that our those personal planets are in retrograde. But the collective as a whole, I really feel like many of you feel like your voice has been stifled. It's been taken. Some of you are like over this energy. You're just all right. Uh, the collective. What is your obstacle? Some of you feel like you're running out of time. 57 breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. This is contracts. Some of you, karmic contracts, I'm hearing. There was a curse that I feel like somebody outside of you also might have placed on you. Some of you have been dealing, remember what I said the last, maybe not, because it's been a while since I've done a Starseed reading. But how we were moving through the month was somebody was throwing black magic at us, and the thing is it was being blocked and going back to that person. I feel like they're up to their old tricks again. That's why the council's showing up too. Pachimama's pissed off. If people are doing witchy poo stuff and like you're casting black magic on starseeds or light workers, you're retarded at this point. Especially if you're using the earth's elements to do so. I'm hearing. All right, how's God going to be helping us? We have the blade cutting things out. You're going to be able to cut this off easily. You just, you need to cut it off at the root, though, collective. We're being given the tools. Sword of truth, I'm hearing. It's a promise. It is. Right here's a rainbow. It represents the promise out that the Creator gave us. Middle world, some of you, I really feel especially in dreamland. This is not lower world. You're not dealing with dark forces technically, but you very well could be fighting stuff in your sleep. I feel like that's what the council's here for. It's part of your ancestry. It's part of the reason why you're supposed to be able to excel in this life. Above and beyond, I'm hearing. Now, your outcome. Funny, Apache Mom is right here. She's rooting for us. The meek shall inherit the earth. Water. Interesting that rainbow came out here. There's a cleansing and a purifying happening, and if I'm not mistaken, this was also in the outcome during the last reading. And the heart of the sky is at the bottom of the deck. Remember this. I think some of you think that the divine does not. Like you're kind of like pulled back a little bit. You're waiting for breakthrough, I'm hearing. Big time breakthrough. Some of you have been spending a lot of time. You want to know what? Want to know how I figured out? How I get my my prayers answered? And I talked to the Creator. Yeah, I was very confused for a while. With two of swords here. I only take this deck in the upright. Sometimes I will take these out in reverse. All depends. Depends on the energy. I'll let you know. You have to go to the divine as your authentic true self. If you're going to the divine as in a religious way, the divine didn't create you to be like that. The divine wants you to go to the. I'm going to give you, for instance. My parents are appalled when I do this. But I'm telling you, every single time I get up in God's grill, every time I go and I say, look, I need this. You better bless me or I'm fucked type of thing. Seriously, that's how I talk to the divine. And or at Christmas time, it was freezing bitter arse cold here. And I walk out on the porch and my dad's standing on the porch watching me walk over to my car. And I swear to you, I look up and as I'm walking, pretty much running, and I'm like, this is some bullshit, God. Why in the heck is it so cold? Like, who turned off the heat? This is some bullshit. Turn the heat back on, please. And my dad's standing there shaking his head like, I cannot believe she's talking. But that's me. I'm not going to go some inauthentic. You want to know what? The next week, this past weekend, over New Year's, we hit close to 60. When it was negative 10 the week before. You need to go boldly. ask everything that you want, but you need to be yourself. God knows who you are. Anyway, you can use source, creator, God, divine, however you want. You know who I'm talking about. Eight of Pentacles, Death. Yeah, you better be working on transforming. And I think many of you have. Some of you are transforming your work too. Some of you are revising something. Or there's revisions being made. Heavy consideration I'm hearing. All right, why is Holy Mountain here? For the collective of Starseeds and light workers. For January. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Capricorn season. Many of you are just getting back to work, or you've been praying about a job. You've been praying about your next move. You've been praying about your stability. That's one of the biggest things I see many of you doing. Am I on the right path? And I feel like this is your crossroads. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here with Holy Mountain? Some of you have been, I gave you the key. Go to the divine. This is my God card, the Hierophant. Look, you go to the divine as you are and say, look, I need help. Incoming counsel. This is your first step. The World card. Earth, Pachamama, World card. There's an end of a cycle too. Some of you are coming into a whole new level, I'm hearing, in your relationship with the divine creator. There's blessings that are coming in as a result. Six of Cups. This is stuff that you deserve from past lives. Inheritance. That old cycle of begging. No, we go and we go boldly at this point. There is no begging and pleading. No, we go boldly. We tell very definitive what we want. Pachamama. Look at that. The Fool. 0 point. Yeah, there's something I feel also back here with this crossroads that you especially if you're an earth sign, just throwing it out there. We got Taurus, we have Capricorn here twice. If you're an earth sign, especially, this is a closing of a cycle for you. You're actually looking at a crossroads when it comes to money and comes to stability in your job sector. There's a new beginning here. Some of you can feel it, like you can taste it. Look at that. Emperor at the bottom of the deck with the Fool. Heavy Aries energy. Some of you are going to be seeing a complete turnaround when Pachamama comes back to life in spring. I'm letting you know. That's actually the real New Year, by the way. Uh-oh. Let me take this phone call real quick. I apologize. Hello? What are you doing? Okay.
My roof is leaking in my fucking house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and there's water leaking in the block wall in my fucking garage. I guess we did get a lot of rain, but son of a bitch, it looks like a lot of water.
Yeah, we did get a shit ton of rain. It's still raining. Are you going to...
Anybody that comes and looks at the roof, oh, you're keeping your roof. I called Andy Bob. Nobody watched me. I looked over my lifetime Bentonville construction warranty, and since it's where the garage is connected to the house, you should fix it for free.
Honey, are you going to be up for a little bit?
A little bit, yeah, why?
Well, I'm in the middle of doing a reading, so I can't...
Okay, I'll let you go.
Okay, I'll call you back then.
Yep.
All right, bye. All right, sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. All right, Fool, You guys saw the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Go figure, my masculine calls. All right, the Fool with Pachamama. Eight of Wands with the Moon. Four of Swords. This Four of Swords in this deck is kind of like, woe is me. I feel like a troll. Like, some of you honestly might be like being really hard on yourself too. Don't do that. When you speak out your mouth, like I said, it manifests. This law of attraction thing is some real stuff. Some of you, I think, are really understanding this now. Some of you are also getting a lot of downloads from the divine creator as well. Some of you honestly might be looking into work as far as like working with the elements with your hands. But this is going boldly. Also, the moon here. You're going to be surprised at the results I'm hearing. Because the days of you groveling and pining away and expecting the worst are over. You need to start thinking positively. One thing I'm teaching my masculine. All right, the Council, 10 of Cups. There it is. There's that emotional stability that you guys have been wanting. That's the energy that's readily available to you. Your counsel is also going to be helping you with this as well. I really feel like there's a connection coming in. That's going to be emotionally fulfilling. You deserve it. Remember that. Two of Cups. I can't even fucking make this up. Queen of Wands. I can't even make it up. Very passionate connection, by the way. You're being crowned high honors. Collective. You are. Heavily sought after as well. Queen of Wands. It's something you're going to want to get passionate about as well. Also, I really feel like when you're connecting with the creator here, go boldly. There ain't nobody more bold than a Queen of Wands here. All right. Yeah, this curse here. Breaking that off. Like some of you are like, it's never gonna. I give up. Like I sense this. Like, is it ever gonna fucking change? Type of feeling. Yes, it is. As you see, the World card is here in the past. Have you put to use? Have you put out? Have you laid the sheaths out and said, "Look, God, show me, prove me, because I've done it." And guess what? It works. All right, why is the curse here? Some people are just so afraid. Yeah, well, they say about have fear and trembling. Well, my God doesn't tell me to do that anymore. My God is like, hey, be you and create you to be anyone else. You be you. I created you. Curse, Page of Pentacles. Oh boy. What is going on? Now my other Scorpio. I'm sorry, collective. You know, nobody talks to me all damn week until I try and come on and do a reading. But my son is coming home from Japan. And I got to pick him up from the airport this weekend. All right. Page of Pentacles. Okay, collective. Listen to me. You're at a crossroads. I really feel like this curse, there very well could be offers. Certain offers that very well could be presented to you. Be very careful. Like I said last month, watch what people were giving you with gifts. Some of you might not have heard this 411. If you notice bad luck starting to happen after the holidays or whatever, um, be careful with something that maybe a gift or something had an attachment attached to it. So we're aware. Just a little, Started to notice Knight of Wands. It very well could have been from an in and out energy. Whoop, here, I have a gift for you. All right. King of Cups is here. Very well could be getting an offer too. That you're like, I think, nah. I really feel like there's two different people. 3. There's 3 different situations that you're going to have to choose from. Very well could be 3 different jobs. Make sure that you're taking it to the creator. Let your intuition guide you. You'll know. Your gut instinct will let you know. Your obstacle for the month is Time Masters, that planet of Saturn. King of Pentacles. We all know that Saturn rules the 10th house, which is career. This is also how I know. Some of you might be looking at getting into taking your spiritual practice to the next level as well. Taking courses, taking classes. And I see the Pentacle out here, and then I see Time Master and King of Pentacles right here. Taurus energy. There's a lot of Uranus going on there too. There's some things that are being upheaval, I'm hearing. November. Something happened in November. There's an upheaval in your lives. Very well could have been with a job, in your job sector. Some of you are like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Moon card. I'm going to have to start looking for somewhere else to go, I'm hearing. Or somebody else is. Somebody might be getting kicked out. Time Master. Someone's running out of time. Someone knows it. Why is that the obstacle? And or some people are rushing. Don't rush. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it definitely has to do with the fucking job. 5 of Swords. Okay. There's something that has to do with your career sector. That very well could be an obstacle here. Very well could be an obstacle to your love life, or very well could be an obstacle to where your technical path. And or there's a switcheroo that's happening. I'm also hearing if you work in a company, there very well could be management that will be stepping down and other people stepping into that role. That very well could cause an upheaval. I'm also hearing some people in upper management. Oh boy. Stealing. Why is 8 of Pentacles here with Time Master? Saturn has saw all this. They're getting an exposed 8 of Cups. Some of you are highly considering walking away from these shenanigans. 7 of Wands. Or somebody, like I said, somebody's getting tossed. Some of you knew that this was going on. Nobody else did, but you did. Because you're psychic. You could see it. Most people just don't even freaking. They don't care, or they're oblivious to the energy. But you felt it. You could see how those two were looking at each other. Look, I don't know what they're talking about. All right, the blade, rainbow, middle world. Wow. Rolling, rolling, rolling. The train is going through. Always. Some of you very well might be advised to keep it moving. There very well could be a lot of healing too. Some of you might be natural healers and you very well could be going into that field. Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in. There's the Page of Pentacles. That has to do with the job. Something more stable, I feel. Something that's been promised to you. Coming out of the middle of nowhere, I'm hearing. Out of left field. Capricorn in the house. Yep. Look at that. The rainbow. Devil energy. Stuck in between two aces. And the blade is here. Which I look at that as the Ace of Swords. There's a truth about a promise. But you have to be able to ascend. And this offer. Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. New start, new start. Very well could be Capricornian energy here. In Capricorn season. I can't always look at the Devil card as, you know, it is a Capricorn card. And you're defeating this devil. It's smack dab in between two aces. The Divine's crushing it. Crushing it. Dark forces ain't gonna like this. You'll be like, oh man. Seems to me like you got your emotional, you have the opportunity with this energy coming in. Very interesting that we're going to be going into Aquarius season. And we're in Capricorn season now. So like, you know how Capricorns are. They're cool, calm, and collected. Well, Aquariuses are just cold. Okay? Some of you are going to be going cold, I'm hearing. Stone cold. And I'm not saying like towards your empathy or anything like that. I'm saying stone cold toward the shenanigans where you're like, I don't want no part of it. I don't give a shit. Doesn't concern me. If it ain't feeding me, it ain't effing me. Doesn't matter to me. I'm hearing. Okay, all right. Why is earth here and water as the outcome? It's interesting with right away Noah's Ark. You got the rainbow here and then earth and water? Yeah. Earth is going through a purified cleanse. And like I said, the meek shall inherit the earth. The purified vessels. Interesting, the moon is right here too. They mimic each other. I really feel like you're going to start seeing like the fruit of the stuff that you're manifesting that's coming out of your mouth is actually gonna ignite things. Like things are just gonna happen in spite of you. Like you could be thinking about it, you could be moving in that direction. King of Pentacles. I can't. And you're just gonna see it manifest in spite of you. I had to prove a point to my masculine over the last week and a half. How psychic I am. All right, the Earth. Knight of Pentacles. All right, now Virgo's here. Yeah, this is Earth sign. Earth sign. Sixth house, day-to-day living. Things are switching up. This is taking a long time. We all know the Knight of Pentacles takes forever. You have the Page here, the Knight here. This is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. Slow like molasses. Justice. Libra. You know, collective, there's not a whole lot of very awakened souls on this planet, right? You do realize this. You are chosen. You're not some peon. You're not. I've said this a bazillion times. The divine loves you. Part of the sky. You hold a very special place in the Creator's heart. And honestly, I really feel like if there's any part of the divine creator that we come from, it's the heart. Why any good and perfect gift comes from the divine. All of it. Your health, your emotional health, your physical health, all of that stuff. If you don't have that stuff, what do you have? It's very important. Some of you also might be highly looking at drinking more water, taking care of your, like you're seeing where you haven't been taking care of yourself, and you're like, oh shit, karma. All right, Knight of Pentacles. Why is that here with Earth? It's a Virgo. Something about Virgo season 2. You're going to see the full manifestation of all of this in Virgo season. You're going to see the beginning parts of it right now. I know that seems like a long time off, but you're going to see the full manifestation of whatever this is and whatever path you're on by whatever decision you choose to make at this time come full circle. Almost like having, getting pregnant takes 9 months. Well, Virgo season's in September, so end of August, beginning of September, 9 months. You're gonna see that baby. I'm hearing. All right, Knight of Pentacles, Earth, Three of Cups. Lots of celebrating too. Meek shall inherit the earth. Six of Cups. This is all inheritance from past life stuff. You had to work through a lot, collective. A lot of confusion. Not sure if your intuition was right. Many of you have gone through a death like no other. You had to sacrifice the way you used to live, the way you used to think, the way you used to talk, the way you used to move. Time to celebrate. Yeah, this is going to be a slow build, I'm hearing. But your inheritance is here. You need to accept it. Respond to it. Why is water here? What's water here for? Knight of Wands. Coming in quickly, too. Like I said, be very careful. Watch out for torrential downpours, rains, mudslides, I'm hearing. No matter where you're at in the world, I'm just letting you know. Also, in the spiritual aspect of this purification is coming in quickly, I feel. It's just the full manifestation of it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh my God, you have the slowest night and the quickest night. It's almost like the brake pedal and the gas. Oh, I got it. Mars and Mercury direct right here. Mars rules Virgo, or excuse me, Mercury rules Virgo, Mars rules Aries, fire, earth. Mercury also rules Gemini, and Mars rules Scorpio as well. However, the Knight of Wands I usually say is Sag. But Jupiter is in Aries, so we'll just say Mars. Alright, give me one more. What's Knight of Wands? Okay, Hanged Man. Pisces season. Yep, Saturn will be moving into Pisces in March. Alright, if there was any skanky hoe energy, let me just throw it out there. Because we all know I call the Knight of Wands the Knight of Hoes. I do. If there is any in and out energy, that's being purified from your system, I'm hearing. All that pain, all the way you thought about it, I feel too. The Five of Swords here. This is that chasing somebody down, stabbing them in the back. The hunter became the hunted type of thing. Fast moving. I really feel like the divine is not having this no more. Heart of the Sky, bottom of the deck. Gaining a new perspective. You're still begging and pleading, thinking that that's the law of attraction. It's not. It's walking in it, knowing that it's yours. Of course, knowing your limitations too. Because we do have some limitations, you know? By the way, I'm like, what did I end up? I could tell when the, at one point I was like 14-2, 13-1 in my football picks, and I don't usually pick for football. This is the first time I've done it, and it was just to prove a point that I know nothing to scoff at, you know, when it comes to picking correctly. Yeah, Hermit. Virgo energy again. Some of this very well could have started back in Virgo season too. Some of you might have been highly considering going back and out into the real world. Or you're highly considering at this point. Like I said, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles kept showing itself. You had the whole suit of Earth there. Lover's card. I will take it. Gemini energy. Some of you might have been celibate. Or you're just, you want something that's more highly committed. There's something that has transformed. And or let go, transformed, transmuted. Page of Pentacles. You very well could be getting a lover's type offer. Or you did here in the past. Something you've been praying about. You're going to see the full manifestation. Excuse me. Full manifestation of it. With the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. There's a soulmate contract coming in. I think you had to get to the end of this old karmic patterning and karmic cycle to see the transformation. Get to the 0 point. Pray about it. And then it was a secret. Fachi Mama here. In this lifetime. On this earth, I'm hearing. They need divine couples together. Two of Pentacles. There's that crossroads I sensed. Like you're like, do I, don't I? Soulmate, twin, soulmate, divine, and they're all divine. Every single situation we get ourselves into, I consider it all karmic at this point, especially with divine beings, especially with star seeds. Every decision you make, there is a ramification and or hang on. I'm really sorry. My phone has been blowing up. Like I said, nobody talks to me all fucking week until I get on here. I think it's my son. Collective. What am I going to do here? I think it's my boy. Hang on a minute. Oh no, now it's Olivia. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, collective. I get to see my son on not next, this Saturday. Son. I get to see him this Saturday. He's coming home from Japan. Hallelujah, sun and the moon. Oh, there's something that has to do with the eclipses that's coming up this year too, that you're going to need to prepare for. Whatever that means. Yeah, there's an option you're going to be weighing up, and I really feel like it has to do either with two different jobs. You're at a crossroads. And I think you're trying to get even keel, and you're like, all right, God. Divine Creator. I don't know what to do. 0 point. Need something new here. Because obviously you had the world here, which is the end. The very end, last major arcana in the tarot. Yep. So obviously, then the Fool comes out as the next one, walking over the rainbow bridge. Interesting rainbow and rainbow. Some of you and it very well could be interesting. I want to know if you see it. There very well could be a rainbow that appears in the month of January, somewhere where you're at. If you see it, please send it to me in an email. I will put it up on my community page. I'm getting that big time. And if I see one, I'll post it. All right, the council. Getting your emotional footing, attracting soulmate energy, attracting divine partnerships. Very, like I said, it very well could be the divine is trying to get you in alignment to wherever you need to go or wherever you need to be so that you can meet this soulmate. I really feel like your spirit team is setting something up. You're being set up, collective. All right. Five of Cups came out in reverse. And I'll take it out there. I will take that. With the Ten of Cups, with the Two of Cups, with the Council, yeah, you're not going to be upset anymore about any kind of thing that ended in the past and has to transform at this point. I really feel like that you're not taking anything unless it's completely transformed. Unless you can see that things are working out. The moon, there's at the bottom of the deck again. Give me another one. What is a Ten of Cups with a Two of Cups? Just soulmate energy. Emotional bliss. Five of Cups in reverse. You're no longer looking at the cups that were spilled. Look at that. Some of you very might have a naughty cat too that likes to spill drinks. Make sure you keep all your electronics up and off the floor. Collective. Some of you might have a bad cat. You don't see that coming. Cat might like to knock over your drinks or whatever. I know I had a cat like that. Rotten. Alright. Curse. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. There very well could be some tension, too. Because what you're seeing being presented, I really feel you might feel like it has something attached to it. Yeah, you're like, yeah, that's a false offer. No, actually, it's not. You have the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. No, actually, it's there's an offer that's divine. This is like a test of your discernment. And I really feel like it's between, and there's so many different things that are going to be coming at you this month. Once Mars goes direct and Mercury goes direct, you're going to have two different offers, and you're going to be like, oh shit. Like, you're going to be having to make a decision quickly. Use your discernment, take it to the divine creator. But I feel like it's going to be beautiful. All in all. All right. What is this offer that's being presented? But you're taking one of them. You're being gifted one of them. Something you're going to love. Three of Pentacles. Karmic contract. Look at that. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is that marriage card. Somebody might be proposing to somebody here. Well, I know that ain't me. I do not want no freaking government anything in my business. But yeah, somebody might be getting locked in, I'm hearing. Locked in. I don't like that sound. The sound of that. Locked in. Be careful if you're signing contracts this month. Please make sure that you wait until after Mercury goes direct. Oh. That's what it is. Someone's going to try and, there very well could be an offer that is like rush. You're not going to take that. If you notice that you're being rushed into something, that one you might want to take a second gander at. You might not want to, especially if your emotions are a little bit out of whack because of it. Like, you know how it is. Well, you only have 10, those commercials are, you only have 10 minutes to respond to this. This is time sensitive. You're like, screw that. But you know it takes time. Sun card. Victory. You have victory over this curse. I knew it. There's an emotional offer coming in. And I think some of you are scared to do it. This very well could be the curse, too. It sounds too good to be true. It always is, right, collective? Right? Not always. Especially when it has the Three of Pentacles with the sun attached to it. That's stable. You're okay. Your happiness is being locked in. This is the happiest card in the deck. Something's being exposed for all the world to see, too. There's an offer coming in that's emotionally stable. And whatever job this is, too. Because I see pentacles all over the frickin' place. There's Leo energy here. Like I said, oh, time running out. That was the blockage. That was with this job. Yeah, some of you are going to not be taking something because of the rush, 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 rush. Starseeds don't like being rushed. We need to take a moment and feel it. We don't like being rushed. We need to gain a perspective on it. Right, Starseeds? Uh-huh. We need to take it to our higher self and ask the creator, what do you think? We need to feel it. Mm-hmm. Because we know karma is attached to everything, especially when it's Ten of Pentacles. We need balance to be happy. And we'll let you know. Mm-hmm. We will let you know. We will come towards you or we will go away from you. But yeah, it's gaining a higher perspective here, collective. You'll be victorious. This is a victory card. Leo card again. Some of you, your days of being left out in the cold are over too. All right. Why is the Six of... Or excuse me. I wanted to say Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's equal give and take. Some of you have been getting the short end of the stick a lot too. You haven't been speaking up about it. Some of you have been getting paid way less than you deserve. I think you're over it. You're like, I deserve more than this. All right. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. The Time Master. Time's of the essence, I'm here. Who's saying that? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. 8-8. Some of you are seeing 8-8-8. There's 3 and 3. All right, why is the Eight of Cups and Eight of Pentacles here with as the blockage? Yeah, some of you are being tested to see about whether or not you want to walk away from, I think it's a job or a situation. And I think it's already done, and you know this, but this might be keeping on popping up. Like, I think that you're so sweet and kind, and you know, do I really want to give my notice? Right. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Time Master. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody. More Pentacles, really. Somebody's been holding back the goods, I'm hearing. Hierophant. Keep bowing down. Presenting their pentacle. It's Four Pentacles in reverse. Be careful of possible thieves in your midst, collective. Somebody they haven't been giving you your fair share, I'm hearing. They haven't been. Some of you might be asked to walk away from, especially if in a job. King of Cups. Five of Swords. Very well could be in an emotional department too. This is holding back. Someone might have been holding back commitment too. Well, there very well could be something that you're walking toward. King of Cups came out in the upright. Again, here and here. Emotional stability. They very well could be highly thinking of you, collective. Like I said, somebody is heavily considering offering you something. Seven of Pentacles. There's seeds that have been planted. Very, very good seeds. And I really feel like some of you, Seven of Pentacles, look at all of the coins here. see money all over this thing. There's somebody also here. That's the obstacle. That was holding back. Partly is because they don't want to lose. Like they're the fear, afraid, holding back, afraid. This very well could be you. You've planted so much and you've come so far. I'm hearing that you're almost afraid to be open to allowing anybody new coming in. This very well could be how your person feels too. But there is a lover's connection and a soulmate connection here for you. Something that's contractional, stable, and will make you happy. I'm hearing, oh, it's too good to be true. Blue, it's too good to be true. Well, you never know unless you try. The blade with the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Swords. There's that crossroads again. What are you going to choose? You can choose fear or you're going to choose faith. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. If the divine might be presenting something to you that's completely off the rails, like pay grade wise too. Just so you know. Something you didn't expect coming out of left field. I have a feeling you've been being watched too. But you're going to have a choice. There's a 2 and 2. Choice is up to you. There's a promise here. You are slaying the devil. Speaking the word of truth. The power to overcome this. Because it's been a promise that's been bestowed to you. You know, the divine creator does not want any of his kids broke. Did you know this? There's another 2. Wow. Divine creator does not want any of his kids broke. We are not to be sporting around spirituality and sporting around having a connection with God and being like, I'm poor. That isn't a very good representation. And I'm going to say it one more time. You have not because you ask not. You're not going before God and boldly as you are. Yes, I even cuss and swear. I do. God's like, all right, she means business. Got the whole world in your hand. Some of you might, there very well could be a trip you're going to be taking to. Middle world. Some of you might like The Lord of the Rings. Some of you might have recently watched that movie too. One of the 3. The Fellowship of the Ring. Middle world. So you see, he's like looking at the globe here. Where do I want to go next? Some of you might be moving. Or considering moving somewhere across the globe. It's a decision point again. Very interesting. You have 4 aces here. And lots of wands and swords. There's a lot of truth coming in. You just have to ask. When you ask, it shall be answered. All right. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for the outcome? That's how God's helping you, by giving you the truth. Like, your intuition is going to be like, You know what's up. You're just gonna like sense it. People ain't gonna be able to get away with shit. Okay? They're not. Especially if they get in your bubble. They haven't been anyway. The thing is they've just been gaslighting. Well, they're not even going to be able to gaslight because their outside world is going to reflect their inside reality. Knight of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups. It did come out in reverse, though. Oh. Page of Pentacles. The outcome. I really feel like there was something you thought that was never going to happen that is happening. Or you're going to see it. There's something that you wrote off. It's coming back around. For further review, I'm hearing. Because it was slow. Slow as molasses. Three of Cups. There's that offer. The Earth. Give me a few more here. Why is Earth here with the Three of Cups? Oh my God. This celebration and reunion and yeah. I'm hearing clean slate. It's not going to be like it was before. Mm-mm. You're going to catch these people quicker than shit, I'm hearing. You're being healed of whatever low vibing energy that was. Some of you are coming out of singlehood. Let's just throw it out there. You knew it was coming. You felt it anyway. There's somebody who has piqued your interest. There's a new soulmate here. Soulmate energy. You're being set up for the good. Something that's going to make you really happy too. It could start off slow. You're going to see the full manifestation of this by Virgo season. That popped out, but I ain't taking it because I'm going to fall on the floor. Alright, why is the Knight of Wands here with the Five of Swords? It's the last thing. What's this outcome? Why is the Knight of Wands here with water? Really? These one to fall too. King of Swords tried to come out in reverse, but Eight of Cups. Come on! Why is the Moon here with the Knight of Wands and Three of Swords? What is this purification? Oh! We have Cancer full moon coming up. Cancer rules. The moon rules Cancer. It's a water sign. I also look at this as my downloads card. Some of you have had have been stuck. You've been not wanting to be stuck, and like you kind of been single, and like you're like the Queen of Cups, Cancer. Because you're tired of being backstabbed and tired of being freaking hurt by these Knight of Wands creatures. I have a feeling that is your emotions that are going to be getting emotional, psychic abilities, all of that is being purified. Coming to another level, too. Like I said, you're going to see the full manifestation of it. This also represents Cancer as well, with the Three of Cups. It's a Cancer card. anybody tries to come and try and get anything across you, the moon here, the moon there. Um, I'm hearing flashback, remix. Like you're thinking of this person gonna come at me in a different body, different form. Like I can't get away from it. If you're fearing that, that's what you're gonna manifest. Can I just say that? If that's what you're focused on, if that's what if you're not focused on your own transformation and the transformation of your divine partner, whoever that could be, whether you've met them yet or whether or not it's a soulmate, it could be somebody brand new. I found I need to be very specific when I talk to the creator. Because if I'm not specific, the divine will bring in something that is like close, but then it's really not that close. It's like, come on. You know what I mean? Finally, I was just like, I just want my masculine. I want him transformed and I want him good. Anywho, Five of Swords. Guess what? Lisa got exactly what Lisa asked for. Blue flame got what she asked for. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here with the Ten of Wands? Some of you fear this in or out energy. Some of you are like, they were so good and then it fucked me up. Karmic bullshit. I hear you. Don't even talk about love, Lisa. I get it. I get it. Five of Wands. Five of Swords. Five of Wands. Outcome. Tower. Oh my God. You're over fighting with these people who plan, plot, strategize, freaking stab you in the back, empty victories, in and out energy, coming and going. It's over. That came out in reverse. Five of Wands. You're done fighting with fucking people. You're done fighting with slow people. You're done fighting with karmics. You're done fighting with all of the fucking people who tried to steal from you too. Someone's being exposed. Someone's going to get exposed for the fraud that they are. And I very well could be in the workplace, and it very well could be in your own personal love life too. There's going to be a choice you're going to have to make between two. It's all over this board. Two, two, two. You're going to have a choice. You're going to be presented with something. And you're going to know the truth, and you're going to have the truth. It's going to be right plain in your face. Do you want something stable, or do you want something willy-nilly? What do you want, collective? All the pain, all of the suffering you went through. You deserve a stable life. You deserve to live well. You deserve a fresh start. And you ask and ye shall receive. The divine loves you. You just have to have a different perspective. You really do. You need to gain a different perspective on how you approach things. We have to understand this. Most of us do. But for those in the back, I'm going to say it louder. This meat suit isn't who we are. This is the shell of the body that we possess. But this isn't blue flame. My spirit is blue flame. My soul is blue flame. My body is borrowed. Boom. People are like, I don't get that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean that body is... No, it's not. That's a truth for you. Tower, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, plan, plot, strategize, and bomb first. Boom. Someone trying to get someone caught in her head and like place them. However, this woman is not stuck. Mentally, yes. And I feel this is what the majority of us fear. You have to understand also, we plan, plot, and strategize too. This card isn't always a bad card. Depends on what it's around. Now, if it's there to get you stuck so you can't move forward, yeah, I get it. But I don't see that a whole lot in this spread. I see self-imposed at this point. It's the whole gaining a different perspective to be able to move forward. You have a clean slate. Um, the remaining end of this cycle here is wrapping up. If it hasn't wrapped up already, many of you have been like, I just want to be free. Well, many of you need to be free to be who you are so that you can start manifesting things. This was a huge revelation that I got, that I do not need to be like all kinds of religious when I'm in meditation and when I'm talking to my creator. I have to, if I'm not being authentic, divine is like, talk to the hand. I don't know you. I don't know who that is. Where's the blue flame that my spunky blue flame? Because if you ain't coming at me spunky like I created you to be, gain a freaking new perspective. Well, okay. Supposed to take the blindfolders off. That is the truth of the night. You have not because you don't ask. And even when you do ask, are you taking action? Because something could be presented to you, but if you don't put your hand out to receive it, it takes your action as well to receive it. Does that make sense? Like, you could be gifted stuff all damn day, but if you stand here like this and like, I don't want it, what's the point? That's why you're being handed it. It's like this King of Cups right there. There's a cup coming out of the sky. You're being handed this. But you have to reach out and grab it. And I don't want to see any of the collective miss it. Some people might. Some people might not. Some people might not actually they might get this message. Some people might be over their head. I don't know. I hope I made it clear enough. Yeah. When you meditate and you ask, there you are. Be passionate, be fervent. Come boldly before the throne. That's what we're told to do. If you're not doing that, you're leaving it up to chance. And then guess what? Devil energy comes in. Could taint that. You're given the power and authority to cut that energy off. Any kind of doubt. We don't deal with doubt over here. I'll give you for instance. Like I said, I think my Scorpio was a little bit he was a little bit taken back at just how right I am when I freaking pick for fun. Pick football games. Now that's how God knows how God communicates. You got to talk to people on the level that they're at to get their attention. Well, guess what? Bada bing, bada bang. I got his attention. So I did. Like, hey, God, what about that game? Hey, God, what about this game? Pick whoever is wearing the blue. It's hilarious. It was funny. Because it was ridiculous how I came to my conclusions with a lot of it and my thought process, and he got to witness it. And it was beautiful. Just for fun, too. Like, it was fun. Anywho's, collective. Sorry this took so long. I feel like I'm very much out of practice, too. Who's all on here? Has anybody been talking? Hello? Are you able to see all this okay? Oh, hello. I do see people talking. I'm so sorry. Oh, I will look at the chat now. Do-do-do. Hi, Andrea. Sweden and now, spiritual warrior. And I'm Venus. Hello. Actify. Hello. I'm still dancing. Good. It's going to be healed. Amen. I missed the beginning, but cheer up, people. Yes. Happy New Year to you. This cat looks like my dog. There's been a massive positive shift. Oh, absolutely. There has been I've noticed a positive shift. And then I've noticed as soon as Mercury went retrograde, I was like, all right, I know my limitations. I know how Mercury does do me dirty. So, yeah. There's also divine unions coming into uh, there's been a massive positive thanks. There has been rush into getting your dream money. Really weary. Yeah, I understand. Spent days before New Year's reading contracts because spiritual warrior. Hello. Staring. I know it's been really foggy. This morning was extremely foggy. She said it. Is in the house. It's been a while since I saw you pop on, girl. Who's all still on here? Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so out of practice today. But I figured I'd come on and say hi and get this reading done. And I'm sorry that I kind of cut out on you, but I did warn y'all that when my mask, when he got out of the clink, that I would be taking off the whole month of December. And it wasn't necessarily because I was doing a whole lot with him, but it was more or less preparing and for the holidays and all that other crap. I do not like the holiday. I do not like commercial holidays. Like now, I like the spring equinox holiday. I like the winter solstice holiday. You know, that's what I prefer to celebrate. Yes. I'm officially, I think, off the market. Who knows? My masculine, we all know he can be wishy-washy, but I'm stable. There's a lot of love between the guy and me. I know that much. He's my best friend. We only want what's the best for each other, so that's the most important. But I figured I would throw that out there. Yes, collective. We've gone on a few dates. He actually took me Christmas shopping the one day. Well, I had things to do and he had things to do, and we just kind of went and did it together. So, anyways, I don't know. And then I got real psychic the other week and decided to flex. Flex just how psychic I am. Anyways, please hit the like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. If any of this resonates, let me know how your month is going. Revert back to this reading in a few weeks. There very well could be some things that resonate. Do you guys remember the last reading I did with at the very end I just started pulling for the collective, and I was like started getting the serial killer vibes, and I'm like, ugh, get me out of that energy. And I kind of tossed the cards and I shut off the reading then. Well, it was right before I found out about that Idaho 4 stuff going on. Like, y'all know about that happening out in Idaho. Well, wouldn't you know, I think that's what I was picking up for. If you want to go back and look at that reading, I did it at the very end. And I was like, ew, this feels like serial killer vibes. Well, I didn't even know anything about the Idaho 4 I'm not sure like how, if I did that reading before or like right after. I don't know, but I knew I didn't know anything about it until shortly after that. Um, and then I see the freaking news clips and I'm like, what in the hell? And I see what happened, what somebody did to those college kids, and I'm like, oh, well. Then I come to find out the suspect that they didn't find for like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that, because this happened November 13th. The suspect, this happened out in Idaho. Dude was going to college in Washington State. He drove all the way back to the Poconos here in Pennsylvania. He grew up here in my home state. Creepy. Type of shit like that. Creepy. Anyways. How have you all been? I'm soon going to get off of here, but yes. Making meatloaf, clean a chicken, or get in the shower. Actually, I made, making meatloaf sounds really good. I thought about that. Actually, I think I'm going to make barbecue tomorrow night. I did make chicken corn soup tonight, so I have stuff to take for lunch tomorrow. So I did make that. Made it Dutch style. Rivels and all. Like I said, I just made sure that I did this for January. I didn't like put full moon, new moon, anything. Because we're kind of like smack dab in the middle from the Capricorn. Ooh, hot. We were kind of like from the Capricorn new moon to the Cancer full moon right now. And kind of like smack dab in the middle of it. So I figured I would just do for the month, and then I'll try and get another reading out in between. We'll see. I hated to go this long, and I really apologize, but I do need to start doing recordings because YouTube frowns upon just doing live streams. So I will come on and try and throw up some recordings. I don't know. I prefer live streams, but I realize they like content. So I'm going to have to do some for kind of readings or whatever with content at one point. I just don't know what I don't really like doing for the zodiac. I mean, I guess I could do for the elements, fire, air, earth, water. Um, I don't know. Most people are so like, and I watch for Aries all the time, but people have their own ways of doing things, and there's only certain readers I will watch. I've noticed a lot of readers, even readers that I love, turning really negative, and I'm like, I don't even want to hear that. That's like cursing, like cursing a person, cursing a whole collective. So I'm kind of shying back, and I don't hit the like button at this point. Just I don't want to attach to that energy, especially if it's negative. I've been trying to stay on a real positive trajectory, and I know that there's a lot of people, especially when I talk about um, being happy. There's a lot of haters out here that are miserable. They don't want anybody else and happy if they're not happy. But yeah, she said it. Everybody on here, yeah, been kind of giving you updates. Um, Scorpio's doing well, very very well. I'm proud of him, and I see a big 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 change, a big change in his attitude and everything. So thank you for your prayers. Continue to pray for us. We need it. And the divine worked his magic there. So apparently, like, we're trying. If anything, we're best as friends, and we're kind of together. So Anyways, I love you guys, and we will talk soon. Very, very soon. Sorry to go so long, but like Blue Flame was sick, and then the holidays, and then work, and then my masculine was out, and you know, it's ridiculous. But I'm here now, and I'm back. I love you. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. Bye.